Hello children, in this video we are going to study what are plastics. Now when you get up in the morning you got to do certain chores, but each and every item on this chore list is made of plastic. You brush your teeth and all those things that you do. Say for example the toothbrush that you use for brushing your teeth, the comb that you use to comb your hair, and everything that we require in our day-to-day life is made of plastics. Now what are plastics? We have seen them so many times. What is it made up of? Okay, let's find out. What are plastics made up of and how are different type of plastics made? Let's see. Now here we see polymers, but then first one is something that we see has made a line, so it is called as a linear polymer, whereas in the other one we see links going on, so it is called as cross-linking polymer. Now plastic is linear as well as cross-linking. It's just a polymer. It can have monomeric units, but the monomeric units are of different pattern. That is what gives plastic its particular shape and structure. Either it can be linear one or the cross-linking polymer. Now let's study it further. Now let us see what are the different types of plastics. First one, you see the handle of a pan, which is also made up of plastic, and a bottle in which the water is stored is also made up of plastic. Where the handle of the pan doesn't melt with the heat, we see that the bottle, which is made up of plastic, melts down. Why is it so? What are these plastics? Why are they different? Both are plastics, but what is the differentiating factor in both of them? First one is called as thermosetting plastic. That means once when you heat it and set it in a certain way, it will not change its shape. Whereas the second one, the bottle, is made up of thermoplastic. Now what is thermoplastic? Thermoplastic is something that we'll see later. First let's see thermosetting one. Once when the plastic is melt and put it into a cast wherein it gets a particular shape, it will never change its shape. It will not melt. This kind of plastic is called as thermosetting plastic. And the examples are melamine and bakelite. Now melamine is used in the utensils wherein it has to withstand a lot of heat. Therefore you get tiles made up of melamine, you get the pans which have handle of plastic made of melamine. Whereas bakelite, what it does is it's poor conductor of heat as well as electricity. Therefore we see electrical appliances as well as the switch and sockets made up of this kind of plastic. Next we'll see thermoplastic. Now thermoplastic is something that can be molded or melted. How does it work? It gets melted by heat. It doesn't have the capacity to withstand. Therefore what we see is that this plastic has capacity to easily melt and therefore molded. The examples are polythene and PVC. These are the types of plastics that are thermoplastic. We see polythene bags made up in the market and sold, as well as the cellophane tape that we use in our day-to-day life are both examples of polythene plastic. Next one is PVC. It stands for polyvinyl chloride. These are two types. Either they can be hard or rigid, and secondly they can be soft. Now hard and rigid PVC is used in pipes that we see, the water carrying pipes and all. So it's made up of PVC, that is polyvinyl chloride. And whereas the soft ones are the ones that we see, the bottles and all those things made up of. This was all about plastics. Thank you and have a good day.